Previously on roleplay game Exit AI.
His name is Terry Dirth.
Thaddeus Castles, you can call me Thad.
Hi, I'm Philmore. I'm the manager.
Oh, we got a big one. 3 instances of Exit AI have been installed in System Opulence Plaza.
So, like, we can help them out just fine, because if, like, they're, like, new here, we can help them out, but, like, it was the part about Pure Life? Do they have feet on the ground, or?
Apparently, yes.
So you're telling me we have 3 fully sentient AIs in the mall?
Yep. Don't know where they are, though.
So let me touch base with my manager, and hey, maybe he's infected. He's kind of being a dick earlier.
We could check.
Yeah,
we could check.
Okay, so I'm gonna touch base with Jerry.
So
hey, this is Thaddeus. I am returning from my 30.
Thaddeus, thank you. Excellent. You're actually clocking in early. We really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can come in. We don't have any orders, but of course you just got to clean up. Could you actually go check on Chip? I want to make sure that he's doing his duties.
Yeah, no, sure. I can check it on Chip real quick. So I'll go check it on Chip.
Got it. You walk into the back of the store, and Chip is reading a book, but he's like stuck on the page. It's like advanced psychology for the modern mind. But he's been reading this for like 3 months. 3 pages into it, and he's like, Thaddeus, you're back! Dude, nothing's been going on. Oh, I mean, we've been so busy going on around here. I just cleaned up the place twice. Oranges everywhere. I mean, not everywhere. It was a small mess that I cleaned up, and it's good now.
Yeah, Jared, we got Chip in the back. He's manning the fort. We're chilling.
Is he reading his book?
I mean, he just had a little bit of downtime, yeah, but
Okay.
yeah. He's
All
just
right.
skimming through it right now.
Got it. I want you to know that I could see all of this. Like I feel like you guys forget very often that there's cameras monitoring this entire place.
Well, yeah.
This was a
like,
test for you to look. I was thinking about promoting you to manager. Thad, was he reading his book?
Yeah.
Was he cleaning up? Did he do everything that he just said that he did?
I look around.
No, not at all.
And then I will say to Jerry, I believe Chip utilized his potential.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Tricky.
What was it?
26.
26.
Plus 9 to persuasion.
Oh my god.
That's it.
Ooh, sweaty.
Roll.
Okay. You know what? That is the best way that you could have said that. And I think you have potential for manager.
I actually was wanting to touch base with you. I would love to seize a little initiative here. Would you mind if I clocked into the net and did some mobile advertising since we're a little slow here?
Oh, take an initiative. Absolutely. Please do.
Okay, cool. So, because I know Chip's got a couple hours left, so I'm going to do that and maybe do that for like the rest of my shift. Is that all right with you?
That's a good call, boss.
Okay, Jerry.
Thaddeus.
You have a good one.
You too, Thaddeus.
Okay. Bye.
Hang up.
I hang up knowing he's still watching me. And I like look away to the camera.
Nothing. There's just a quiet hum of a server somewhere back where.
So Chip, I'm gonna hit up the network and do a little bit of mobile advertising. If you need anything, just give me a buzz, okay?
You're gonna flex those virtual bones of yours?
I've been fucking standing still all day and I need to move.
Hey, next time that we're off, we gotta hit up the arcade or go to the movies or something, because I just updated my avatar. I got an 8-pack now.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah, I was able to pay a little extra to make him look buff now. So now he's a buff alligator. It's really dope.
Dude, honestly,
I'm so
alligators are like fascinating to me.
I know, they're my favorite.
Like, I don't know much about them, but like Willow was talking about like how their eyes are kind of like on the side of their face, despite them being like predators, which is like a unique thing. I don't fucking understand biology, but like she's like really into it. So
it all comes back to AIs, man.
Yeah.
Hey, have fun spinning those
so
signs,
have
bro.
have a good one, man.
I'm gonna get down to it.
Yeah. You can always use like.
Getting down to it.
Okay. Bye.
I love you.
Love you too, bro.
You almost didn't say it.
Dude.
Sorry,
My love's not conditional.
I get nervous. People in my life, I get really close to. Jeez. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that. This is a bromance, dude.
Did you see Richard feeling really tired? Richard was just like,
I love how the goodbyes are always so...
like that infinite patience. Richard was, what's this guy's fucking thing?
Hey, you did the same thing to Crash.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't.
I love you, bro.
I'll see you later.
And I leave.
Right?
For our sake, I leave.
All of our sake.
And I hit up Phil and I'm like, dude, Phil,
Phil's plugged in.
we're good.
We're good?
We're good.
Okay.
I'm going to do some little mobile advertising in the net and we're chilling.
Then what I would like to do potentially, so it's just kind of like we have our just puppeted avatars walking around kind of hollow, and then we have different avatars. So, it's a disguise so that
Oh no, I don't want to be followed in there. I
yeah,
know
so
they're
they
gonna be
don't
looking.
so they don't know.
They don't know. Yeah. See, I'm following you, Philmore.
Yeah,
I know you're
and-
trying to talk subtle because once you mention them, they start listening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do I need to do that?
You're going to need to do 3 Arcana checks, programming checks on each of your buttons to kind of make them like a loop of an avatar once you get into the net.
So I think I'd like to try and just interface
Okay,
with
got it.
something first, just to kind of be like, okay,
You going to use the Orange Julius?
I think I'm just going to do Orange Julius. But
Cool.
up front, I'd like to make a quick tech check to kind of like blink out cameras for a second.
Got it.
Kind of the same situation that I have set up over at Build-A-Bot.
So let me put this out on the table and kind of explain to you like what spells are in this.
Yeah,
realm.
let's talk about mechanics.
Let's talk a little bit about mechanics and how they're going to cross over.
Cool.
There are spells. How I imagine spells acting out.
Does this mean we get to ask you trivia?
Yes, yes, you do.
In Brendan Fraser's The Mummy.
Oh!
How
My
many bones did he
weakness!
break?
Spells kind of operate like programs. Like in Cyberpunk 2020, there are like operations and shells like demons, where spell kind of says like, this is what I want you to do. Code enters the system and does exactly that. If you want to strictly use like Arcana, this is like you going into an operating system and rewriting the operating system rather than having a program that automatically does that for you cleanly.
That's more what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. It is going to take time. There's going to be several checks
Okay.
because if you're just trying to do one thing, like if you're just trying to take security, it's going to be that.
You want to do some checks, or you guys want to do
Yeah,
that?
let's do some more kind of checks. Let's roll in surveillance. You're going to cut that out?
Yeah, I just want to at least do video. I don't need
Got it.
to cut out
So
audio.
secure the system that you were using. What is the interface that you were using? Are you using a cash register? Are you using the touch screen to order an Orange Julius?
Yeah, I'm doing it like if I was a customer
Got it.
at the Orange Julius.
You know the cheat codes to like hold the screen in this position for long enough, then shrink it down, and then you see the programmer's delight.
Yeah.
Then make your Arcana check to start taking off the surveillance.
So that's a 17.
Cool. You're able to shut off surveillance.
Okay.
You get a quick ping in your ear. That is, cameras just went offline. Can you go back? Can you go in the back and check the service for me?
I am in the midst of helping a customer. May I complete this transaction and then do
Yes,
that
as
afterwards?
quickly as you can, and then yes,
Okay.
please.
Sir, do you
Click,
know
you
about
hear
our
the hand.
special?
You hear the
Yeah,
hand.
yeah, yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So I don't have good Arcana, but I have the good sleight of hand.
Right.
Could I stealth back there and try to physically take out the audio instead of trying to be as technical about it?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna let them keep talking and just go
Yeah.
shh and like tiptoe around essentially.
Got it.
Sometimes I think I might be allergic to mango, but sometimes I think I might not be allergic to mango.
Have you had any sort of interactions with your
17
tongue?
stealth.
You were able to sneak back there really well. You sneak past Chip, who's going like, living like I should. He's singing to himself. It's
Okay, I'm
great.
like, that's not a real song. We can't copyright.
Now you.
I learned it the hard way. I'm getting sued now.
Chip, you're gonna
By the
fuck
end of this
us.
I swear to God. You go ahead and roll perception to try to see where the audio jack is.
Gotcha. Oh, beautiful. 21.
As you're looking at the hardware, you're not very tech savvy, but you know what an aux cord is, and you find it.
Just pull it.
You pull it out, clip.
Do you want me to
gonzo.
roll sleight of hand or?
If you want to be gentle with it,
Okay, so that's a 22.
yeah. You've pulled out so many aux cords in your time. Thaddeus,
Yes. Hello?
Thaddeus, there's been this really strange audio. What are you going to try to do?
I'm gonna roll to make the fake avatars of
Got
all
it.
three of us. I am the black and red. Thaddeus is the wooden one.
Oh, do you here? Why
Terry-
don't you take one?
Oh,
So that way it's like easy to identify.
yeah. I'll roll.
we
I'll roll
go.
your guys' dice for each of you.
Let's do a purple and it'll stand out against the green.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Roll 'em.
Gang.
Oh, we got some good rolls.
All right, so
hell
for
yeah.
both me and Terry, we've got a 21, and for Thad, because I don't want anything to happen to Thad, we have a 26.
I imagine the logistics of that. It just happens to be easier because like I have an avatar that should be doing mundane, boring shit.
Yes.
So it's like
everything's successful. Everything is perfectly successful. Hello everyone, it's me, your friendly DM, your tortoise pal. I'll keep you safe as we float across the water, just as long as you're not a fox trying to eat me. Oh no, we're drowning. You made it to episode 2. That's amazing. Thank you for listening. I can't believe we made it this far. So there's no ads yet, but I guarantee when we finally get some, you'll be the first to know. Unless you're subscribed to our Patreon. There is one tier on there, I believe it's our D6 tier, where we post ad-free episodes, which doesn't mean much right now other than the fact that you get to miss our one-on-one time that you and me have right in the middle of our episode. But there's also other things, like you get to download the music that we have featured on the episodes. We have some digital art that's going up right now. It's a little empty. It's our first month, so you gotta bear with us. But if you're really liking what you're hearing so far, we would love it if you consider donating to the show. Your donations directly support the show, both its quality and its longevity. So if you're having a hoot of a time, please consider supporting us. Also, if you're opinionated in any way, we would love to hear your feedback. Right now, we have a Twitter, we have an Instagram, a Patreon with VIP tiers, and a Discord, all of which are in various stages of half-baked, as we get ourselves figured out in the first month of publishing. So if you want to follow us, we'll be posting some art, we'll be posting some sound clips. With the Patreon, we post everything. And in the Discord, we'll be talking to everybody to hear feedback from you. What we're really looking for, tell us what you want to play next. We're looking for a next big game to play. There are some ideas going around, but we would love to hear from you what your favorite game is, what you want from what a genre is. So check us out. We're all over the internet. If you can find us, then you get to talk to us. That is your prize. Special thanks to all the guys, Richard, Jared, Joel, Tanner, for all of their work. I will never stop thanking. I am extremely thank. All right, let's get back to the episode. You guys are currently plugged into like a display outlet where you've kind of done the hack. I'm going to give you this right away. If you guys are hopping onto the net, you need to be like sitting down at a stimulus chair, which happens to be like the two big pillars that are on either side of the mall.
I've got a world question.
Yes.
Are there other places to hook into the net, or is that the exclusive net location?
That is one of the exclusive net locations. If we can take a look at
Steamy.
One of the exclusives is confusing to me. There's an inherent contradiction there.
here. So imagine a mall, how it's basically like 2 or 3 stories just in the main
I've
store.
never been in a mall.
I believe that.
Continuing.
Go on.
It is around circles, and they're about like 7 layers going all the way up, and each layer has about like 20 chairs.
Okay,
And that's just the top half. Going down to the bottom, the pillars continue down. So yeah, those are the main places to hook up. There are other places in the mall to hook up, but where you guys are at right now, there are no hookups. That, and if you just plug in and kind of zone out, your body's just going to turn into a sack of potatoes, and people can come up and take things out of your pockets. Like, it makes sense for you to be at a place where you're secure, and it's where you're supposed to be.
Now, as far as like equipment and items go, like in the net itself, is that tied to our avatar?
It is tied to your avatar if you have linked to it. Like, all your skills are there.
Gotcha.
I would give, like, exception to your tools that you're
Okay.
proficient with. But as far as, like, your weapons, it needs to have, like, a net attachment.
Yeah. So if we got all of that, then we're on. Excellent.
So, but as far as, like, pads of
Excellent.
paper, no.
Sure.
I don't know if it's an important thing to do, but should we maybe like go to different pillars so we're not like seen all together, like sitting next to each other potentially?
That's a great idea. We don't want to put all our eggs in like one basket.
Yeah.
Because if that basket gets smashed,
Hold on.
Bad for the eggs.
bad for the eggs.
Yeah. Do we know that these are just secure places, or can people easily access us within these rounds?
It's easily accessible.
Okay.
But there's, like, security cameras watching you.
Okay.
So kind of imagine, like, a movie theater, but a movie theater that is, like, on a giant disc.
Yeah, gotcha.
And you're not watching a movie. You're just plugging into
Okay,
something.
but there's also security guards there,
Yes.
or just security cameras?
Pure life security guards, yes.
Pure life security guards. Good. Trustworthy. Awesome.
So, like, in kind of like a similar vein, I just had a thought, and I want to make sure that we're like all on the same page. But like,
Totally.
it would be really like messed up if like one of us were like a pure life guy. So like, just to like clear the air.
Yeah.
I'm not. So like,
you-
I feel like I can trust you guys.
Hey, Thad,
but
you don't have to bring this up every mission. I mean, I'm just as cautious as the next guy, but we've done this a couple times, and you bring it up every time.
yeah, it's just like
You can always be
That's
turned.
the thing.
I know that.
I feel like every other mission that we've done thus far has kind of been like more like, oh, it's like there's something going on, but like at least for me because I'm kind of new, but like so.
You guys do.
I'm
do
also
an insight
not.
Check. You two, give me an insight check. Philmore and God, I'm always gonna.
Well, that's a good
Terry.
solid nat 1.
Nat 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
18 plus 2, that's a 20.
Philmore, you are so enamored by Thad that you're just like, yeah, you got this. You know what you're doing. Like every mission. He's always been there. He's always been somebody to count on.
You're so good.
You think back, Terry, and you realize, oh, this is probably like Thad's second mission.
Oh.
You're just I'm so happy to be on a mission with you. Like you're just so good every time. Just
Thanks, man. Yeah, I've been told that I'm kind of like a natural leader.
yeah.
So I try.
Definitely.
So
Hey, Thad, how much training did you get with the Ohms before?
I keep trying to talk to Crash about like times that we can like figure some
So you
stuff
got
out.
like at a current like count 0?
Like, well, like I've done a lot of like deep
Meditation. I see where you're going with that. Yeah, okay.
And he's like a natural leader.
I'm a natural leader.
He's a natural
so,
leader.
Yeah.
But that I can see.
I hang out with
Yeah,
you guys
I-
too, like Phil and I kind of like shot it every now and then. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
We went to the coffee bean.
You gave him the short and the skinny. That's not a phrase, but you gave him the headset. You could have talked him through some things then.
Yeah.
I
So-
mean, we got a milkshake
Yeah.
at the coffee bean.
So like we talked about like mainly like what I was doing in the past and like how those skills can like transfer here and stuff. But anyways, I feel like we're getting like really focused on me right now, which I like don't mind intrinsically. But I think we should get to the task at hand. 'cause
Yeah, I think we should
spent
get
like
to- I
5
think-
minutes
yeah,
just talking.
That's really
You guys have
mature.
the most
Yeah.
trustworthy faces and the best attitudes I've
That's-
ever seen the Ohms. So like, I'm
really
all
mature.
on board with
Thanks,
you guys.
bro.
You're
Yeah.
my buds.
So I'm gonna go sit over there. Divide, conquer, be strong. Love you, Phil.
Oh, I love you.
We'll see each other
So
soon.
hold on, we're all in the same round. We're not going to switch out into the two.
No, we should. We're
Theaters.
going to split up to the different rounds. Where,
Physically.
like, two of us will be on the same round, just because there's two of them, but like different areas.
Hey, I'd rather be in the same round altogether, but in different seats.
Well,
What's the
we're
point
not
of
going
going?
to be sharing the same seat.
No, I mean in different, like further away, not sitting
Like,
beside
scooched
each other.
apart?
Like,
Yeah,
we're-
yeah,
like,
yeah.
everybody
Sure,
come
sure,
in
sure.
a little bit after, like you give
Sure.
a minute in between, so it
Yeah.
doesn't seem like we're suspicious at all.
See you guys in there.
Like that way, we can watch each
Yeah,
other
okay.
in case anyone gets out.
I go sit down.
You guys walk through the mall, and you're walking through the emptiness, and as you walk up through the pillars, like there's an entrance that kind of walks on the inside of it, and it is loaded with people. Like this is where everyone is at. It's hard time finding a seat. If you were planning on sitting together, it's not going to happen.
It's a good thing we discussed this to nauseum.
I enjoyed it. It was good.
We were like talking about it on our way over there. It's like, okay, so we're gonna.
Okay.
R.
It's like making
All
plans to go into
circumstantial.
a movie theater. And like, yeah, we're gonna sit like all six of us together, and then everybody's
On the edge.
yeah, like yeah, let's
Next,
like this.
Totally twisted.
Hey, what's Joel doing up there? You guys sit down in the chairs. The interface pops up. After you scan your kind of ID identification, there's no getting around that. In order for you to hook up, you just have to scan it.
No, oh yeah, I scan it, but can I say something?
Yeah.
Terry's gonna take like a piece of tinfoil and just like wrap it around the cord.
You do this every time?
I do this every time.
Got it.
Yeah, it takes the waves that could plant themselves in my brain and eliminate.
Philmore has a couple times tried to explain to him that that's not a thing. But
Oh no, I read it online. I'm in some
at a
forums
certain point,
that are not
like,
covered.
after like the
followed
third
by
time,
the government.
Philmore did just give up, realizing that he's bringing the tinfoil from home. It really doesn't hurt anything.
I love it. It's perfect. You do that, it works. It works. Everybody plops in,
Feel it.
and you connect into the net.
I like that you're speaking to him like his brain is. It's working.
I'm here to tell you, it worked. You guys are now on the net. As you enter into the net, all your senses are overloaded with neon, with music, with smells of virtual cotton candy. It's incredible. You're looking around and all the shops are full of digital people, avatars of celebrities, of pop culture icons, of animals, you name it. It is bursting with energy. It is almost exactly the same as the mall that you were in, but brighter, bigger, better, and much more exciting. Where do you go?
Joe, I don't remember what I said my AI looked like last time.
Oh, I don't think... Oh!
Sorry, our net
Avatars?
version avatars, our net avatars.
Oh, yeah. Please explain to me what your avatars look like.
You guys please start. I don't remember what I described before, and I don't know what I want.
If memory serves correctly, the core of it is that it's kind of like a buff Grecian philosopher type, where like I have like a toga. It's probably like a fun, bright color. Lots of muscles exposed. Very much still looks like that up top. Maybe I have like a Socratic beard atop me. But I also have like a duffel bag like that looks like what you'd carry like baseball equipment in, slung over my shoulder.
I am a large orangutan. Just a human-sized orangutan. And on my shoulder, Lester's little AI is a little Philmore. So he's just kind of switched the bodies to where he's... But it's not a mechanical orangutan. It is like an actual, like, he's living out the fantasy of wishing that apes were not extinct. But it's just a little him on the shoulder where Lester should be.
The perfect tangent.
It's like when you get the Beanie Baby, the extra size, but you got the McDonald's version
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Okay. So Terry is going to be the base avatar before customizing your avatar at all. So he's just a white,
He's the original me.
shape.
He's just the first
he's
me.
like the Facebook image that you have before you put your own image in there.
Right, featureless man.
Yes, exactly.
You guys walk out into the cool white tile of the mall, and it is hustling and bustling. On the map that we see here, you guys are on the top floor, and surrounding you, you look to your left, you see Build-A-Bot, the online version of that. And then to your right, you see the online version of Orange Julius and all the other shops going down the line.
I would honestly like to go check out Build-A-Bot because that's where I work. That's where I am. I know it.
it might be a little easier to find our way around to maybe locate something in there.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Do we want to move together as a group, right? We don't want to split up.
I guess like my initial concern is that like if the pure life operatives are kind of like mobilizing as a unit.
Yeah. I don't really want to be caught
I think
by
right
myself.
now we stick together till we find a central location to formulate more of a plan, but we don't want to do that out here, guys.
I feel like we can quickly scope out the Build-A-Bot. So
Yeah.
I think we do that.
All right, so we head into the Build-A-Bot.
Perfect. You guys are heading to the Build-A-Bot. Just a quick maintenance. Last time when you encountered Meta, you failed your trivia question,
Yeah.
and the bad guys received a boon.
Yeah.
So, I will tell you when that boon is going to be spended. So far, it has not been spended. There is still one boon for the bad guys. It has not been expended.
Floating in the ether.
It is. When it becomes expended, I will let you know. I will not tell you what is happening. I will just give you insight as it is happening.
Is there anything in the world that identifies this boon?
If you guys are keen to it, if it's happening around you, you can absolutely do like perception checks, insight checks. But otherwise, you do not know.
Okay.
That's like information I'm privy to.
Gotcha.
So
You're telling me you're privy to information we're not?
You're pretty to Meta's information?
I am pretty, aren't I?
Oh, I said words. I said words real good there.
You are pretty.
Thank you. You guys walk into Build-A-Bot, the online version of it. It's bright, it's vibrant, it is inviting. The store is filled with childlike avatars playing in the puppy pen, laughing and giggling to auto-tune barks. Holographic touchscreens display options for customizable companions. It is very colorful.
Welcome to my work. It doesn't.
Colorful.
Yeah, it doesn't look like this on my side, but it's nice. People enjoy it.
Yeah, you know what? I think of you, Philmore. I don't really think of this, so seems like a strange place for you to work.
Yeah, they keep me mostly on the other side because
On top side, yeah.
they had me work a couple shifts on this side, and it really I didn't really match the vibe in here so well. They found that if I stayed in here too long, the colors actually started to dim around me.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception check. That's going to be 14.
You feel it. You feel the light around you is slowly dimming.
Yeah.
All right. Is there a place that we can meet in here, like that? You're allowed to meet, and we'll be away from everybody.
A holographic store clerk pops up in front of you and says, "Welcome to Build-A-Bot. How can I help you?"
Oh God.
Hey, you feeling okay?
"Welcome to Build-A-Bot. How may I help you?"
Okay, he's fine.
Do I know that I've talked
can
to him
move on.
before.
I can't stand these happy-go-lucky people. They're just always on and on about something. It's ridiculous, right?
I mean, he is programmed to be happy-go-lucky. The kids like
Well,
it.
they never have any conversation with substance like we have. When we
"Welcome to
talk about-
Build-A-Bot. How may I help you?"
Okay,
Hi.
what do you know about the proletariat? That's not what I want to talk about. Never mind.
No, like this guy's fine, so I think we can just move on to the next guy.
Philmore?
Hi. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary here?
Philmore, I'm so glad to see you on this side of the net.
It's great to see you too.
How's the physical side going?
Oh, it's slow.
Slow. I'm sorry to hear it. We're getting pretty busy down here.
I know, it's nice. Honestly, it keeps me busy on the other side, but not with customers, which is honestly probably better.
Philmore, you're always the joker.
Yeah, funny.
Can I guys help you with anything?
Yeah, have you noticed anything odd?
Yeah.
Anything odd? Go ahead and roll insight check. Everybody can do that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a nat 1. I'm gonna switch dice.
Ooh.
Oh.
My red boy's not really
got 6.
working
A 6.
out.
I rolled an 18, so that's a gentleman's 21.
Ooh, a gentleman's 21.
Sexy-looking
I'll do declare.
Fillmore, he gives you a look like he knows you're playing hooky at work. You aren't able to get anything Terry out of this guy. This is just another AI.
Like just another person.
He's
Please.
just another person.
Just
I'm
another
so
person.
sorry. You're absolutely right. Just another person doing his job mindlessly.
Just on the digital side.
That, however, you see this moment where you see the hologram is about to say something, but it just autocorrects itself. So there's this flicker. Oh. And it goes, "Nothing out of the ordinary here. Hope you guys have a great day."
I hope you have a great day.
Oh yeah.
To clarify a little
Thanks,
bit more,
bud.
Yeah.
because I do feel like Thad is like a little bit in tune, like because I chose proficiency with insight and stuff.
Yeah.
Did I see like a potential breach in protocol, but then protocol was preserved?
Exactly that.
Excellent.
Exactly that.
So I see this and I'm kind of like, hey, I'm sorry, can I get your name?
He phases back in. Oh, hi, Frank.
Frank.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. So here, do you mind if I talk to you over here for a second?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
You walk over there. He phases out, and he pops up right next to you. What can I help you with?
So Frank, just to clarify, Phil is my boy.
Oh
And,
yeah,
like,
I love Phil. He's the best.
Great. Okay. So how many other people do you have on the floor right now?
Oh, right now we were operating at about 100%. So we got about 200 units out on the floor right now.
200 AI.
Oh yeah,
That's a lot of.
a lot of Franks. Yes, I'm a very busy man.
Oh, so is it like permutations of you?
Thad, you are hilarious.
You hear Philmore just in the back go, just laugh along.
I'm not. What's is
You
it
can
a
roll
joke?
insight into what he's talking about.
It connects.
8.
You have no idea.
Yeah, my
what he's
ego's
talking about.
bruised. I'm like, so what do you mean by that?
Oh, you don't know?
No.
Well, here at Build-A-Bot and most other stores here on the network, one AI or two AI, generally no more than 10, operate in a series of programs. Of course, there are exceptions to those rules.
So when I asked how many AI there were, and you said hundreds, you really meant 2.
Currently, we try to keep the floor down to a 25 customer max. When that limit is reached, we institute another instance of the store.
Oh, okay. So how many like echoes of Frank are there? The hundreds? Is that what you're referring to?
Hundreds right now.
Right on. But they are all baseline this Frank.
Yes.
Right on. I don't think it's that funny. Okay. So anyways, who's here besides Frank?
I'm sorry, I don't understand the question.
Like, is there like a manager or is there like...
You see the AI get really nervous all of a sudden. Would you like to speak to management? Have I done something wrong, sir?
Oh, no, I just kind of wanted to gauge the field. You're fine, Frank. I'm satisfied with the care.
I
I've
do
been
not
receiving.
understand the question. You were pushing the limits of the AI.
Yeah, sure.
I might not be satisfied here. I have some ethical questions about bots building bots. Do these bots that you build do they have AI?
You walk over to the conversation.
I barge right in
Yeah.
because I suddenly realize, are the bots that you're building here, are they like, do they have AI in them? Are you making AI?
We do not make AI. We sell customized pets that are buildable and designable for children.
Okay, so they don't have their own AI.
They can be implanted with AI
They can be.
to act more
I
animal-like.
think this might be an ethical question I'd like to bring up with your manager, actually.
Oh, of course. Give me 1 minute. You see Frank disappear, and a Frank with a mustache appears.
Oh, okay.
Thank goodness. This guy looks way more professional.
What seems to be the problem?
Oh, no.
Right
So...
on. That makes more sense.
I have a problem with the ethical dilemma of AI creating other AI.
Our conversation is currently being recorded. It is going to be sent to a
For
professional
quality
representative.
assurance. Okay.
You
Well,
will get a response within the next 5 to 10 days.
well, when the 5 to 10 days comes, can I just get it in store? I don't have a phone number that I keep on hand for things like this. So I'll be back in 5 to 10 days, and I will talk to the higher ups about the situation. We'll have a deep
Just coming back
conversation.
on day 6, hoping that's the day.
In the meantime, because I'm a little emotionally distraught right now, do you have a secure place where I can vent and calm down a little bit within your facilities?
Unfortunately, we do not offer any access to employee access areas. If you are experiencing any distress, may I recommend you taking a nice Tylenol, or maybe disconnecting and going for a walk.
That's good advice. Thank you.
That's not bad,
that's-
managing
that's-
Frank.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
While this is going on, can Philmore be running an investigation check just to kind of like scope out? He knows this place. He's been here. He's worked here.
Absolutely.
He wants to see if he can investigate and see if there's anything that might be.
Yeah, go for it.
That's a 13.
A 13?
That's pretty good.
I have a +8 to investigation.
That's not great. That's not
Okay.
great.
That's okay.
You got it.
You did your best.
So I failed my check over here. As you're kind of looking around like the store, like it's a very predetermined like setting program environment that you recognize like the back of your hand. It's work. And you see like coding into the corners, like digital coding is appearing and creating a camera. You see that additional security is being applied to the store. And it just caught you. Like you just caught it finishing building, and then it kind of shrinks and disappears into the background. That if somebody wasn't looking for it, then it wouldn't have been noticed.
Or
To manage you, Frank, I think we're doing just fine. Do you guys have any more questions for him, or are we chilling?
Basically solved all my dilemmas with just. I think I just need a Tylenol and a nap.
yeah. Thanks for giving me the afternoon off. I just kind of needed a mental health day, Manager Frank.
Anytime, Philmore. You're doing great out there.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
I got to get back to work.
It was good to meet you, Frank. Oh, he's gone.
I will say the guy programmed to work with children is pretty much more chill than my manager.
Oh,
Jerry's like a kind of a buster of cojones, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, Frank,
ballbuster.
Frank really is a good guy.
Sure. Yeah.
Frank really is a good guy. I like him a lot. We should
Oh, he's.
do you guys want to Philmore
Be
looks
honest,
and tries to be as
truly.
subtle as possible. Would you guys like to go get a soft pretzel outside of the store?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They probably
Give me a stealth check or a deception check.
they probably would be soft on the net.
Things on that
deception?
Deception, yeah. I want to see how good this goes.
That's my highest roll of the night, so a 9.
With a 9, you two can tell that Philmore is very nervous about something that is unrelated to social problems.
Let's get some Tylenol and get
Yeah.
some air.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
cyber food will do us some good.
Yeah.
Well, we'll check in with Jared.
You guys walk out of the store. You guys are now in kind of the walkway. You see like digital children kind of running by, which is strange because everything else has been an avatar. It's usually like pop culture or something else. Or like
That's
you.
Alarming.
A gray feature.
Yeah.
You guys, it's always alarming every time you see it, but you know that it's just a part of the mall to kind of feel this ambiance
Oh,
of like
so it's not
Gotcha.
even AI.
Yeah.
It's like literally the Goonies
NPCs.
running.
animation, yeah. It's just children running through the mall going, "Get out of my way, let's go!"
That's cute. So I was thinking, I kind of like scoped out Frank, and he's like totally fine. He's not rogue or anything like that.
Well,
So-
I talked to the guy. He was a great guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Next level.
Real quick.
Can I see any cameras around right now?
Give a perception check.
That's going to be 18.
the future.
19? Where you're currently at? No. There's like the very typical like security.
Nothing that wouldn't
Programs?
already be there.
Yeah, but nothing that's
Seems to be listening to us.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go. We should probably maybe be a little more subtle entering because we really did alert some eyes. They really they brought a camera in to take some video. They noticed that we were doing something weird.
But I used the foil, and I told myself it worked.
Yeah, I
was
don't really
really-
want to get into it, man, but it's not.
It's less to be detected. It's less to be detected. It's more about what they implant in your brain when you do enter. So I understand. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
Yeah,
That's what you're getting into, right?
So
for
like,
sure, dude. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
okay.
what I was saying.
So Phil, from like your assessment, what do you think tripped them? Like, what do you think tipped them off? Was
we
it
were.
like,
I think we were pretty aggressive. We were asking some very aggressive questions about how they function and how they are currently functioning. I think we might need to be more subtle, asking
Right on.
questions that might be a little more telling. Like,
now I have a much, because I honestly thought it was just like one Jerry, but
Yeah.
now knowing that there might be like thousands of Jerrys is kind of something that terrifies me.
to be completely honest, I'm a little. I'm wondering if, like, it's potentially that it's going to be one of these, like, face people
Yeah.
that is changed, but
I also think maybe when we go in before we even tip off one of those face people, because they are going to be the risky ones to talk to, scout that something might be hiding.
Let's go to the arcade.
Arcade?
Yeah.
That sounds like a fair place to hide. Lots of noise, lots of activity.
Yeah. Also, if I just like became alive, I'd probably want to like do something.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't consider that actually.
Arcade?
Yeah.
I think
Reputation
arcade,
of both.
yeah.
Okay, got it. So right now you're on the upstairs. You guys are walking around. And then you get down to the arcade. It is right behind the escalator. So it's this huge space on the bottom level. And you see that the entrance is sealed with a neon green holographic barrier. The borders of the door illuminate a scrolling black and yellow stripe warning pattern and in bright red neon letters, Adventure fills the bottom level of the mall with a fire-like flicker. You guys walk through the barrier. Cacophony of 8-bit music, gunfire, sword slashing, victorious clamor, and coin machines fill the air. The room itself is nearly the size of a football field and twice as tall. It is designed to be the mouth of a cave, with wooden sconces flickering against the ominous stalactites hanging from the ceiling. The floor of the cave is full with oversized arcade cabinets scattered randomly in every which direction, with players gathering around the base of each machine, which act as portals into the game itself. You see arcade cabinets embedded into the walls of the cave, some even embedded into the wall sideways, creating a makeshift walkway to an upper level of the cave where even more games await. Make a dex save.
Are you
Make a dex save?
Make a dex save.
That's a 5.
It's gonna be an 8, my guy.
24?
A 24. All right. A red-hot ball of flame flies right towards you. You two get hit with fireball residual damage. And just passes through you. It doesn't hit you directly.
Thank God. My life points.
You guys are going to take 8 damage.
8 damage for entering an arcade?
Yes.
While I do a full-on Matrix dodge, bending backwards.
The ball of flame flies right by you, heading straight into the entrance of the arcade itself. It makes contacts with a holographic green barrier and boom! Bursts against the wall in a fiery explosion. There are scorch marks on the inner wall, but the barrier remains intact and unaffected.
Wow, did you guys see that?
Ow.
I saw it.
Woo, that was fun.
Kinda. Like you feel like a ooh.
It's like a haptic feedback.
Yeah. Kind of like a pressure, but it's not like a burning sensation.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
like-
warm, and you feel like the suit is gonna give you
I hate that. It's like heartburn.
You quickly turn to see where it came from, and you see a player avatar in full knight's armor branding a longsword against an 8-bit wizard in red robes, adorned with a skull, a spellbook in one hand, and a low poly finger outstretched towards the knight. Lightning flies out from the pixel wizard's hand and strikes the knight avatar, and its de-resed and descending music tone emanates from his location. The fire wizard raises his book to the sky, turns into a streak of white light, and snakes through the air back through the screen of the arcade cabinet labeled Gauntlet, 8 Evolutions.
Yo, that guy sucks.
Yeah, he wasn't very good.
Yeah, you gotta get more quarters there, bud.
To be fair, I was never good at Gauntlet.
Oh no, it's like
Sorry,
a wizard.
Doge.
Oh.
That guy's a jerk.
Oh.
Have you guys been to the arcade before?
Yeah, I actually used to have the high score on Donkey Konga. But then some...
The GameCube
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, Donkey Konga.
Donkey-
I had the high score on Hungarian Rhapsody on Donkey Konga.
This is where you just hit the bongos, right?
Yeah. But then this really cool middle schooler came in and broke my record.
Oh. See, we thought the wizard was a jerk. That guy's a real jerk.
No, he was cool.
I don't know
Oh,
what's
he's a
worse
cool
'cause
guy?
the middle schooler's like real.
He did an ollie.
Excuse you.
Like in the meat space. Like I saw him later do an ollie.
You're right. You're right. To answer your question, Joe, when it comes to if we're being in the arcade, would there be like a batting cage type thing here,
Oh,
or would
yeah.
it be elsewhere?
No, it's
Oh,
upstairs.
Then
There's
I
a
know
big
low
arcade
velocity,
cabinet.
don't-
So imagine these arcade cabinets are like ancient relics sticking out of the ground
Gotcha.
and like made of stone.
Yeah.
But there's portals at the base of them where you go in and walk in and play them. So
Yeah.
there's like totally like a baseball arcade. That's exactly.
I regularly I go
Yeah.
here every time I have a break.
Got it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Can I roll an investigation check? Just upon entering after getting whacked? Just,
What are you looking for?
I want to see if any of the machines are behaving in a way that I would know the machines don't behave. Fillmore, I believe
Right.
Fillmore's in here a lot. It's why he sent his
Got it. To the tappers.
his thing
Yeah.
to tappers, because he's in here a lot. It's a place where he can just kind of go in and just like, okay,
I'm not going to make you roll just because this is the home to you, basically, it sounds like.
this and build a bot.
That and
After
build a
this, I'm out of my element, guys. Actually, food court.
Yo, that's like 3 things.
Yeah.
It was like 30, so like you got a solid 10%er. Right
Yeah.
You give a general look around, and nothing seems out of the ordinary. Like, how the arcades look, it's mostly like a house for a portal, but on the screens themselves, like, you have to get a vantage point to kind of look, there's like a high score keeper, where people kind of get, and that's what's always displayed. And you kind of look around and don't see anything out of the ordinary.
I imagine like at an airport, like how like that terminal screen will then like flicker. There's like a show, it flickers between the games and like high
Like the
scores.
stock market.
Yep.
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
basically.
yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's above the entrance, there's like
Yeah.
a total, like, who has the highest score.
That's really cool. I like that.
And you go down the list of names. None of your names are on it. I'm sorry to say.
I did so well at Battletoads, really, and it's not on there? All right.
But yeah,
Can I roll to see if I placed in Battletoads?
go ahead and roll.
3.
You did not.
Yeah, it says Doug has high score in Battletoads.
Hey.
This thing's rigged.
I actually just realized something, and I'll open my bag and I'll say like, this is the avatar I use for college. So I actually have some access to like my sports med stuff. Do you want me to like take care of your avatar because we look a little singed?
I mean, you could.
yeah.
That'd be sick.
Do the
I'll-
singes look 8-bit? Like they're
Oh, yeah, they're
8-bit
8-bit, yeah.
burn marks?
So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what it would thematically look like. We'll just say for the purposes, it looks like a first aid kit.
Yeah.
Like literally, and I just like.
It's like a video
like a
game.
health pack.
Yeah. Like a health pack.
When you pick up the health pack, you immediately just absorb it. Just because you needed
Oh,
HP.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then when you hand it to him, you pick it up, and it just like it disappears in your hand, and your body's healed.
Ugh.
Just like in a video game, when you walk over health, if you need it, you just automatically get it.
For how much?
5. Actually, while we're kind of like doing this, I think that we should get some stretches in and make sure that we're doing all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and start leading us in a little bit of a stretch situation. If you guys want to follow me right here?
All right. Thad, I go along with it, but I'm like, Thad, we are in a virtual space.
Yeah. Well, do you feel better? And
I feel better.
This is. I don't think I need the nap or the Tylenol anymore.
I feel a
actually.
lot
to
better.
all the mechanic heads out there,
Oh.
I am casting aid. So our HP increases by 5.
Woo.
Wow. So technical. So you guys can make checks all day to kind of look for what's wrong, but really this is the part of the game where you guys just need to start interacting with some stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna go play Donkey Konga.
Do I want to go around and just play some games?
I'm gonna go talk the prize master at the arcade.
You're going to go to the prize master.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am kind of curious about this scorekeeper conversation, though. Do you mind if I tag along?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I'll go along
Yeah.
with the conversation, and then we'll play some
Okay.
games.
Yeah.
You walk up to the counter where there's like all the prizes, and you see like a lot of really cool loot. A lot of it is like cosmetic, but some of it is like actual programs that you can apply, and then like coupons for like net decks and stuff like that to improve your hardware. But those are really, really hard. Man himself, he looks like a very pale, long, like fingernail, bony, just like eyes sunken in the back of his head. What have you brought me, young adventurer?
Oh, you must be the prize master.
I am the prize master. Tickets, please.
No tickets for you today, but we have a proposition for you.
I make no deals unless you bring me tickets.
Oh, then deals will be made. Guys, we gotta play some games. We gotta start with the games and bring him tickets.
You really
Otherwise,
threw yourself into that, man. That
I had a whole routine I was
see
ready
you really
with.
good.
yeah, no, that was
The ticket thing is important. I think he'll respond a lot better if we bring him
Very
tickets.
important the tickets are to me.
Yes, of course.
Prize Master, is that your preferred?
We'll get back to you.
I am the prize master.
Okay.
all right.
So you've been keeping track on like the scores?
Yes, and he points his old withered finger to the scoreboard and he says, "That's where all the scores are."
What's hot? Like what's like changing? Like where are the shakeups?
Currently, it has been remaining still for the last 2 fortnights.
Love that.
Nothing's changed yet.
2 weeks. Just nobody winning scores.
Nothing has changed.
I'm gonna get right
The
on that
high score
Battletoads
keepers
then.
have remained the high scores, and the weak have just fallen down.
Fortnite 1 was pretty good, but Fortnite 2 is much better.
What Fortnite do you speak of?
Huh? Oh, it's not in the arcade.
Blasphemy!
You got it,
What?
man.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
Got
gonna.
it?
Yeah, you got this.
Of what dost
You feel confident,
thou
right?
dream?
Speak up!
Of what's that thou dream?
Of what's
Blasphemy!
All right, so hold on. Can you check the scores and see if they were tampered with in Battletoads?
Nothing is tampered with. As a prize master, I keep excellent keep of the score.
Where does the account for just 3 question marks? Sorry, 8 question marks. Where does the account for 8 question marks?
There's only 3
place?
characters in an
Oh, there's
arcade
only
game.
3 characters. just 3 question marks. Where? Which arcade?
There are several names that keep 3 question marks. That is rather unoriginal.
Well,
Should be
shoot.
one person.
No, it's,
I will look. Currently, there are over 70 character players who keep the name 3 question marks.
I gotta come up with a better character.
The highest one is ranked 250 on the scoreboard for Battletoads.
250 out of.
Out of several million.
All right.
Players come to this cave to play games from all around.
Maybe I won't do Battletoads then.
I'm going to pull Philmore aside and be like, I'm going to do a Hail Mary.
Oh, sports.
Yeah. It might not work. There's no very low risk, but like if I nail this,
Yeah.
we'll be.
You're gonna nail it, man.
Thanks,
You're
man.
gonna nail it.
Prize Master.
Yes!
Do we have anyone with the initials EAI?
E-A-I.
It's in the game.
Damn it.
Couldn't help yourself, could you? You just couldn't help
Yeah,
yourself.
that wasn't Joel speaking.
What are you looking for?
I
E-A-I?
Exit.AI.
Oh,
Yeah,
got
I
it,
see.
got it.
I was just seeing if they might be leaving breadcrumbs.
You...
In the part of the world that we established.
I see no E-A-I.
Pretty surprising. Okay.
Do you think they were white? If there was any EAI in there, because that is a fairly common, maybe 3 set of
Yeah.
letters.
Edgar Allan
Toad.
Ignatius.
Ignatius.
Ignatius,
Thank you.
yeah.
Oh, why did I go
Toad?
with T? Sorry, Thaddeus. I look at you and I just think T immediately.
Eat.
That's fair. Actually,
Eat! Eat!
I'm hungry.
they called me Big Thad back in high school.
Big
So.
Thad.
Yeah.
Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, I see.
Big Thad. Ooh.
You know what?
I remember Big
No,
Thad.
that's
character.
That's a tell. That's a tell. That's what's
We found you.
that's what's different about him.
Oh, no.
He got super horny.
when he gets horny, he breaks character.
You guys broke my game. You made me too horny. Oh.
Anyway.
Oh, Big Thad. There he is. Anyway, Big Thad.
So I think let's play games that fit our certain skill sets.
Yeah,
I do have
I do have a question.
We'll get the most leeway with them.
Somebody behind you says, "How long are you going to be at the counter?"
I'm so sorry.
As long as it takes.
I'll go to him like, hey man.
You see that it is like a big orcish character,
Yeah.
like 8-bit orc. He says, you guys done? I want to turn in my tickets.
Oh, well, we're almost done with our conversation,
All right,
so
we'll
if you
just-
can take it easy a little bit because we're trying to enjoy this place too.
You guys been talking for 10 minutes, so the tickets
Maybe
character.
5, maybe.
Okay.
Can I do an insight check on him?
You guys keep doing what you're doing. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Sounds great, bro. You have a great day.
Roll intimidate.
21.
The big orcish character just kind of sits and just kind of stumbles around. It
Yeah, you
doesn't
look
say
nice and strong, dude.
Just wait.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah. You have a great one.
So, are we gonna go play games?
Yeah.
And if so, to what end? Why do we need the tickets?
Honestly, it just kind of
I
seems
think
fun.
I think we'll get leeway in the conversation. We'll get some good.
If you guys
Okay.
want to get tickets from the games,
Yeah.
then you can. There are prizes like spells,
Oh, that can help
Programs.
us on our journey.
better hardware
Journeys to
for you to
come.
give stuff.
Okay.
Wands. Like if we're thinking like game mechanics, I'm gonna give you equipment, like magical equipment.
So the arcade is our store.
It is one of the stores in a mall. In a mall, Richard.
I was talking about from like a RPG design.
Right.
Yeah.
There are several
Yes.
stores in this mall.
Yes.
So the gold tickets, how valuable are those in Dogecoin?
Almost completely worthless.
Almost completely
Yeah.
worthless.
Almost.
so there's a chance.
Yeah.
If you get
could
like
probably sell it to some
7 million, then you get like 1 Dogecoin.
So
We could probably trick some kids
Say
into
it's a-
selling us
sell them
like
some
for
oregano?
real money. Yeah, basically.
So basically, I think what we can do is we can play some games, keep our eyes out because they might be playing games as well, and we can get some coin to kind of help us out with the journey at hand. So I think that's the play.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit up the field.
Cool. As Philmore walks by, he kind of like reaches a hand, like as everyone walks away, Philmore reaches a hand out to the orcish guy and goes, "You're good," and just keeps walking. Like does not make eye contact anymore, and just keeps walking.
Did I notice this?
Probably.
I'm so just smitten with this interaction. I love that. I'm like, he is good. Yes.
That's perfect. Okay.
Could you name some games?
Yes. So there is the one
Be
that I
careful.
named.
Phil might take over.
Oh, you have custom games that you made.
I do have custom games.
Okay,
in
so
this
I can't
book.
play Lion King, the
No.
video game.
No.
Can you tell me a game?
For licensing purposes, no.
Okay.
I would love that,
We're not going to touch Disney.
but I also hate that.
It's a hard game. There's a
So-
lot of...
I'm gonna play E.T. for the NES. Is it NES?
It's like
NES.
ET2 for the NES, and it's just like you're in the dumpster trying to find the game.
Oh my god. So there's Gauntlet 8 Elations, which is the one that you guys saw with the fireball, which you know is kind of like a medieval fantasy role-playing game. There's a lot of sports-oriented games, a lot of skill-oriented games, and then there's also like there's a lot. There's just a lot of games. For me to name them all.
So here's the thing. I got a little distracted. I just remember that wizard guy left his game to like mess with us. Do you guys want to go in there and like bash his head in or something?
I think we should each individually choose games that would go with our abilities.
Oh, is this like a multiplayer game by chance?
Oh no, there's multiplayer games in this arcade.
Oh, but like the divide and conquer. Yeah, sure.
Are you gonna do the baseball game?
Yeah.
Cool.
And you're gonna do
I'm doing a DD Revolver.
yeah.
Dance Dance Revolver.
Dance Revolver. I think
And
that's
what are you
what,
gonna be doing?
Joel established.
I'd like to play some sort of a memory game or like a
Okay.
like something that's like a puzzle game.
Got it. I'm gonna go down the table this way.
Yes, Jeff.
You are gonna start. You go up to your classic, your baseball game. You look up at the big scoreboard, and your name is actually number 8 on the scoreboard.
Let's go for 6.
You keep putting it in. What is the 3-digit name that you got?
TC exclamation mark.
TC.
Yeah.
Got it.
Is that fine? Is
Yeah.
or special characters allowed?
Yes,
Yeah.
those
TC
are
exclamation
absolutely-
mark.
Got it. Written in bold yellow
Yeah.
lines. Your name is up there.
Yeah.
There's no line for it right now, so you walk right through the portal. You are immediately transported into a grassy field, a baseball field. You smell the dirt coming up off the pitcher's plate, and there are a bunch of like digital avatars ready to play the game. You walk in, and you're in the outfit. You're a baseball player. You still got your bag though.
Yeah.
Pull it right out, and you step up to plate.
I brandish my bat.
So this is how we're going to do this. This is going to be like a skill check, basically. So would it be like athletics?
Yeah.
Athletics
Athletics
check.
makes a great deal of sense.
Got it.
So with
Intimidate the ball.
I get advantage on athletics due to my cyber enhancers.
Oh, very
and
cool.
just who I am as a person. So I'm a
Got it.
play the baseball.
You hear the pre-recorded message that happens whenever the pitcher goes in to make the throw. Everybody move in!
Really degrading.
And it gets you there.
Yeah. 22.
22. Pitcher throws the ball. You're able to see where it's coming at. You knock it.
Yeah.
It is up in the air. You start running. Roll another athletics check.
21.
21. You make it there. The ball falls to the ground. They catch it. They pick it up. They throw it. You're at the base. You're safe.
Excellent.
You transport back to walking onto the field from the
Oh,
dugout.
okay, cool.
You see your digital avatar is at first base.
Gotcha. So now it's like single, double going around.
Yep.
Excellent.
Love this game.
I point to myself like looking good.
And yourself is just doing the animation that it always
way better
does,
than back
which
in
is
the
just
day.
kind of like waiting.
Yeah.
And you see like at the bottom of your vision, there's like a tab that says steel base.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Pitch.
24.
24. You knock that ball out. It almost looks like it's going out of the park, but it just falls short. Both of your characters run. Just one athletics check for this to win.
Oh, like no advantage, just
Yeah,
or-
just run.
oh.
Or no, yeah, add advantage.
Nat 20, 26.
You are able to steal a base. So both of your characters now are on second and third.
Perfect.
Perfect. This is really fun. I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
You're also looking for AIs.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get. I'm just trying to get the points for the thing.
That is in his realm.
Yeah.
I'm letting you
Yeah.
know.
No, that's the thing. I feel like Thad would get distracted
Got
in this
it.
moment. I'm just going for points.
As your friendly DM, I'm
Yeah.
just reminding
Oh,
you.
that's fine.
Okay.
I'm getting points. You said there's a shop. I wanna buy your items that you worked so hard to put in there.
Got it.
And also, Thad's selfish.
Yeah, baby. Third you steps up to the bait.
Hi-ya!
Swing.
17.
17. That does not hit. That is a strike.
Okay. I get a little heated.
Strike one. You hear the umpire behind you. All right. Wind up. And the pitch.
22.
22. You make contact with the ball. It starts going up. Make an athletics check to run to first base.
13.
You get caught up.
No.
And the ball is able to be picked up and thrown, and so you are out at first
That's
base.
fine.
Go
That's
ahead
fine.
and make another athletics check for your other two.
21.
21, you are able to get a full round, so you get 1 point.
Okay.
So third base
Okay.
is loaded, you've got 1 point in. So
Okay.
first and third.
How long do you want this to go for? Because this
As soon
There
as
are
you make
9 innings.
yeah. So like is it like an accelerated version of the game? Right now I'm just
we
trying to
can
earn
make an
my Doge
accelerated
coin.
version of the game. I just want to give you some gameplay into it right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I'm waiting for you to make an investigation check into the world itself.
Oh, that
If
makes
you're
sense.
getting caught up into the game, you're getting caught up into the
That
game.
makes sense. Oh yeah. I guess I'll do insight.
You're just smacking your own ass going, good.
Yeah, good job. Good job. Good job.
Nope. I'm really playing sports.
You keep playing sports. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
you. We're gonna go over to you.
Okay.
You've got your favorite game. What I know you said like a memory game.
Or just anything that's like puzzle based or
Bubble Burst.
sure, yeah.
Cool.
Love Bubble
Got it.
Burst.
You walk into the arcade game. You kind of take a look up. Last week, your name was number 10 on the list out of the top 10. Somebody got just like 10 more points, so you're not up there right now. But you walk through the portal. Do you do a single, or are you going to do a versus? A single Bubble Burst, you just kind of get as many points as you can. A versus, you get double the points, but you're also a competition, which is versus an AI and yourself.
I want to do versus an AI.
Got it. That sounds right.
Yeah.
Got it.
I don't want to interact with an actual person.
Good. So yeah, you choose competition, which is kind of like a harder mode. You get up, and it's like this giant cannon. There's a giant cloud sky with like borders, glass borders, and there's already a couple rows of like colored balls that have like these little sprites inside of them, and like little animated characters that are going wee, wee. It's very calming. It's very cutesy, but it's very calming. You walk up to the cannon, and you see the load of colored balls that like you're getting ready to shoot as the timer starts counting down. And you see across the way next to you is a little animated figure of like a guy in a helmet and really grizzled teeth, and like big furred eyebrows, but a really skinny body. Kind of get up to the balls and go, ugh.
Hi, how are you?
And he goes,
I'd like to roll an investigation check on that guy.
absolutely, go for it.
That's an 11.
An 11,
Because I can't seem to roll.
you aren't able to notice anything out of the ordinary. You've seen this animation several times. Nothing's out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Got it. So you're marking the patterns. Go ahead and roll. I would even do like an
Investigation.
perception, investigation.
I'll do investigation.
Okay, go for it. Use your critical thinking.
That's cocked. 30-20.
Okay, so about like 5 balls go in, about 5 rounds, and you've kind of strategically thought about everything so far. You've gotten rid of like all the rows, so you no longer have like miscellaneous rows. And you hear, "Good job!" And then the little boomerang man goes, "Rrr," does the angry animation, but it's like Wreck-It Ralph, or all the little people, where it's just like half steps in between them.
Yeah.
And so you feel pretty good. Next round, you see more rows come up. Originally it was 5, but now it's 10. So you got a little bit more puzzle solving to do. The Boomerman looks over to you and goes, "Ugh."
Yeah, that's accurate. That's on par. How do you feel?
And he, again, just the ready animation, puts the goggles on, and then he cocks the cannon.
All right. I'll roll another.
Are you going to look into him, or are you going to play the game?
I'm going to play one more round of the game right now.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Investigation.
10.
At 10, you aren't able to get as many combinations of colors off as you thought you did. You accidentally misfired, and it just ruined you. Yep. And now you feel the pressure bubbling, because you see the Cannon Man is actually doing better than you.
Can you beat the Cannon Man?
And just as you're about to get that last one off, he finishes. And you hear, "Oh no!" And one of your 3 hearts at the top of the screen goes, it withers down and disappears. And you see the Boomerman go, squinted eyes and full grin.
You don't have to. You don't have to laugh at me.
You needed a win.
I want to roll an investigation again at this guy. I want to see if, like, he feels any remorse.
You got it. You got it.
19.
19?
Yeah.
With a 19... And you're just doing an investigation check?
Yeah.
I'm kind of investigating, see if there's any, like, he's feeling anything.
If he feels anything or...
He's not feeling anything.
All right.
Pre-programmed. And again, he gets back into
Can I just do an investigation check on the game around me?
You can do an investigation check, or you can do an Arcana check. You can kind of peek into the code if you want to do that. You do risk setting off the security of the game itself. Because the game could sense, like, are you hacking this game to win? Like, kind of take a look into the code.
Yeah, I'll look into the code.
Okay.
Opening the debug menu is a red flag intrinsically.
Basically. So you're going to roll Arcana? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
15, you are able to get in, but you don't feel comfortable pushing too far into it.
All right.
So you're kind of able to look behind the code, and everything looks to be running properly.
Got it. Then I'll just keep playing the game.
All right, one more round.
Okay. That is a 23.
Focus. Philmore is the epitome of focus. You go, poof, poof, poof. You feeling it like the cannon burst in your belly, and before you know it, all 15 rows are gone. You come back out of the coma that you were just in, like, you remember to breathe again.
Yeah.
And you go,
I hate my daytime sleep apnea.
Daytime sleep apnea. No.
and you hear the game go, "Great job! Wow! High score!" And you see the Bomberman go, a fuse pops out of his head, lights, and starts, like, going down. He goes, "Ah!" And then he explodes.
Philmore just starts going, yes, 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 yes.
This feels good. This feels right.
What name do you put in the high score list?
It's only 3.
3 characters.
I'm gonna do LST. As
Lester.
close to Lester as I can
You got
get.
LST?
LST. Oh, dang it.
As you're putting in your name, you see that you have the number 3 slot. LST, 800,000 points.
Oh,
Nailed it. Excellent job, bud.
thanks.
You are going to
There's no Exit AI in there though.
50 tickets.
Oh.
Not bad, not bad. We'll get back to you in a minute.
Yeah.
You're gonna get
I
tickets.
actually have a way to interact with your game,
Oh,
not your
my game? All right, Tanner. So you're at Dance Revolver.
Dance Revolver. I think for Terry, he's taken it off of Philmore's advice,
Which is
just like, hey man, you dodged that thing well. Like, you could try this dance game. You had fast feet. I'm
Okay.
Because I'm gonna go with I'm not familiar what this is.
got it. You do not know what this is.
Mhm.
You approach it, and instead of like being the giant arcade cabinet, it is actually like a DDR like dance mat, like a giant relic of that. But it's Western themed.
Okay. Perfect.
DD Dance Revolver. And there's a giant portal. You walk into it. Surprisingly, it's pretty popular. Like people are crowded around it.
All right. We're gonna
So you walk
place.
into it, and immediately you are just transformed into a cowboy. You got the cowboy hat. It's still your gray avatar. Like it's completely featureless.
But underneath it, I'm into it.
Oh yeah. Got the full dusty cowboy hat.
They have
the
put
sheriff's
a
been-
mustache on the gray.
I love it.
No, a little pop-up pops up. Mustache? Question mark?
I choose the one with the glasses and the big nose.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's what you got. Look like an old prospector. And you see from across the way, this is a competitive game. Somebody is playing with you, a human person. And you are on a western street, the dusty street on the main road. You see the saloon, all the wooden towers and buildings, and you see like an old digital woman kind of like close the shutters on the building real quick from the top floor of the building right next to you. And you see the words appear above you guys going, on the count of 3, you dance.
I love this game.
This is the campaign now.
We're all just gonna go play
Yeah,
Dance
Revolver.
I yell across this town to my opponent, and I yell, "Are you ready to get bested, partner?"
And you hear in a really close microphone, shut up, noob. Really breathy, and it's a child's voice.
I like that you. I love that Terry gets so into every character. He just like.
He's chameleon.
Yeah, he's an actor.
Them be dancing words. Can I do an insight into him somehow? Into my opponent here?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. 20 dirty.
A dirty 20? Mm-hmm. I am using my boon. So you are fully convinced that this is a younger person. There is no way, like I'm telling you, you rolled a 20.
Yeah.
There's no way that this could be anybody
I'm not
else.
suspicious. He's just some punk who's gonna say he's gonna sleep with my mom because he's fancier with the footwork. But the footwork, it's late.
Numbers start counting down in front of you in old golden letters. 3, 2, 1. You hear this country fiddle start taking off. And arrows start flying at you, very much like Beat Saber.
I'm following the arrows and I'm doing
Got
the dance moves. Roll a dex, or what do I do?
If you want to do like acrobatics, you want to do athletics,
Let's do some acrobatics.
you got it.
I'm gonna use. It's a nat 1 actually.
Oh, it's
I'm gonna take that nat 1.
You can use lucky.
I can use lucky on a nat 1.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Yeah.
Then
It's retroactive.
then, yeah, I'll spend a luck point against my.
You know,
my
it's
nat one.
it would have been an automatic failure, but we don't know the severity of that automatic
Right.
failure. So
You just gotta go with the second roll.
Second roll. So this
roll.
This roll.
You have
It's 11.
11. All right.
well, plus your modifiers. It was 11 on the
Oh,
die.
that's right. So it was 6 is the modifier. So 17. But do
17.
we add the 1 or no?
No.
Gotcha.
17. With a 17, arrows start flying at you really, really quick. So you're not ready for it. You've never played this game before. But, like, you just go, whoa! And your natural ability to just chameleon and get into things, you start feeling the fiddle, you lose yourself into it.
Full loose prospector, just
Yep. And you do a decent job.
feeling
You
the
miss a
fiddle.
few.
Of course.
Your opponent, like
trending.
you see the score tracker above you, and you're like maybe like 15, 20% behind him.
I'm imagining I'm moving like olive oil from Popeye.
Very much so. Very uncomfortable to look at. Yes.
Yes. Just noodle arms. Full noodle arms. Okay, so
From the saloon, which is like in the middle of the play area, you see a cowboy in all black attire just kick out the saloon doors and go, "Start dancing faster!" And he takes out his guns and starts shooting at your feet.
is this another roll?
Yeah. I'm gonna have you roll this at disadvantage because you don't know what's gonna
That
happen.
sounds perfect. Okay. Ooh, that is a 6 and. Oh, that was a 9 or 6. Okay, well, it's a 6. 6 plus 6, 12.
12. You are overwhelmed by the black cowboy that has just come out. But you being you think it's an actual gun.
Yeah.
You think you're actually being
This
shot
is an
at.
agent.
It's the pure life agent.
It's the pure life
Come.
agent. I knew he was going to come.
This is where your mind is at right now.
I went, it's not the kid. He's in a saloon.
Yeah. This is where you're at right now. That's the mental state. So you start abandoning the game a little bit.
I take out my sword. I take out my katana.
In the game, it hides it, but you feel it and you pull it out. And so you kind of got this invisible weapon going on.
Can
right
I
now.
roll something to see if I notice that I'm not actually holding it within the game? To see if I'm aware enough.
I think I'm going to give it to you that you are aware of it.
Okay. I'm aware I don't actually have my sword because I'm in the game within the net.
Go.
There's levels.
This is getting a lot. This is becoming a lot. If you want to roll a perception check. I think
okay.
that would be the best thing.
10.
A 10, you know that your sword is in your hand. Like, you feel the weight of it.
Yeah.
You know that it's there. But you're becoming very overwhelmed by, like, a lack of sensory visuals.
Mm-hmm.
So you're kind of stuck in this place of, like, there's an agent in front of me trying to kill me.
Then
And I'm also playing a game. And your Jiminy Cricket guy goes in, man, it looks like you're getting a little overwhelmed there, aren't you, pal?
Jim?
Just play the game, bud. Just play the game,
Jim?
Terry.
Can that sort of wake me up to I'm not actually holding the sword in the game?
Yes.
Oh, thanks, Jim. Okay, and I sheath it back into its sheath, and I get right back into it, and I get back focused into the game.
You got it. Roll another acrobatics.
Nice.
Try to get back into the game. You have advantage now.
Okay, that's a 9 plus 6, 15.
You can
Roll
also
again.
Oh, we're doing it. Sorry. Hey, it's a 15.
15. Excellent. You are able to get back into it. It's not perfect, but you realize that the cowboy is just a part of the game. The cowboy keeps shooting, and then he turns around and starts shooting at the opponent. Mm-hmm. And the opponent's just, like, the heavy breathing is intensified. Like,
Can I make it more difficult for him?
what do you want to do? What do you want to try to throw him
I
off?
want to try to throw him off some way. Like, I give him more obstacles somehow, if that's an option in the game.
How would you do it? That's what I'm asking.
Can I throw extra arrows at him? Can I use a gun within the game to fire at his feet that he's not paying attention to or something?
You can. The world around you is interactable. Like, as you've been dancing, you see dust has been kicking up.
Oh yeah, so
So
I'm
you
gonna
got,
take
like,
some
rocks.
like cactuses and just throw those at him. I assume those are gonna be lighter and just like tumbleweed.
Yeah.
Just throw those in his direction.
Do a dex check.
Just base dex.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be nice with the dex. It's gonna be a 16.
16.
Oh, sorry. No, that's gonna be a 20.
Oh, 22. Even better.
No, that doesn't add up. Sorry,
It's your modifier. You're
it-
adding your modifier, not your score.
it's my modifier. What it's gonna be is a 19.
Nice.
Somewhere in the middle.
You square this kid square in the face with a cactus.
Ooh.
You're gonna roll some damage. I'm gonna give you roll d6 piercing damage plus 3.
D6 piercing damage.
You gonna stab this kid?
struck
that child. And I do it again. I want to win this dance game.
2,
So 5? You said
5.
Plus 3?
Yeah, you deal 5 damage to this kid, and he goes, "Oh, what the hell, dude?"
Yo. Back in the cowboy. I say, boy, a GG gamer. Get good.
Roll acrobatics with advantage.
The gray amorphous just becomes chicken-like. Now, Sam.
Just stretches out of my blank face. All right. 4 plus, what was this?
Acrobatics,
Acrobatics, which is plus a 6. So that is
and you have advantage.
advantage. That's a 12.
A 12.
Yeah.
You are able to catch up with the kid's score. You are now even because the kid is now reeling in pain, while the cowboy is shooting at him, and every shot the cowboy does on him actually takes his score down. And so you guys are like equal. The game is about to end, and you know what? The game just ends, and you guys end in a tie.
Sir, what happened? That kid was making me look like an idiot at Dance Dance Revolution, so I broke his leg.
I didn't break his leg. I just put some cactus quills in his face. Come on. There's
you hear-
different levels.
You hear like in the mic
Kneecap him.
high pitched like screaming like, "Ah! like a kid screaming, and then it just cuts off as he disconnects, and you guys go to the score
I was
screen,
gonna ask him to step away from the mic.
and you go, tie. Good job, partner. You get 25 tickets.
Do I get to put a scoreboard up, or like a? Do I have to punch in some
Nope.
numbers? Because they tied. Well, I'll take my
Nobody
25.
told me we could just beat up children for these tickets.
You can't.
Where's
Nobody
Fortnite
told you
2?
I was half expecting you guys to take down that orc kid. Like,
Oh, I was a child.
no,
yeah.
No, he's good.
All right, we're gonna come back to you now.
Oh, did you say he's good to the orc kid or to the ticket guy?
the orc kid.
Oh, well, then I rescind my warm heart.
Good.
Good. I think Thad like looks at the score and like looks where he is.
I'm gonna say, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're in the 9th inning. You've been playing for a while.
Excellent.
You've lost yourself in the game. You give me like an athletics check. Just to kind of see how the game has been going.
18.
18. You're doing pretty good. Not your best.
Yeah.
But you're doing good enough.
I feel like in much like Richard recognizing the greater game, Thad like has a moment where he's like, oh.
This is the last pitch that you're gonna get. You're 2 outs in. The bases are loaded. It's the bottom of the 9th. And you finally get that realization like, oh yeah.
I've been just playing the game. Is it safe to assume that the pitcher is much like myself and how there's other like versions of myself, like that the pitcher is the other like members of the enemy team?
Yes.
Okay.
And it again, the pitcher is like to make sure that the world feels fair.
Yeah.
It's copies of itself.
Yeah. Excellent. I feel like that like takes a deep breath.
Timeout happens.
Yeah.
And you hear like that, ah, like animation groan that you hear every time you do that.
Does it look like they're still active?
Oh, the game is paused, effectively.
But like the pitcher and stuff like that. Like, are they like in an idle pose or something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
I will approach the pitcher.
Okay.
Can you respond to me right now?
Normally, you know that when you try to do this, like there have been times where like you got to pitch bad,
Yeah.
and you go timeout, and you want to fight him.
Yeah. But like right now, just like, hey, can you like? Okay.
And normally there isn't a response.
Okay.
And so this is it. This
Yeah.
is just the idle animation that you're always going to get.
Okay.
So there is no response.
I'll untime out.
Okay, you got it.
And then I'm like, hey, number 3. You're always pitching, right?
He nods.
Back in my home, like I'm a pitcher too, so like I know what it's like.
Wind up.
I'm like at the play. I'm like,
Oh, at the pitcher's mound.
yeah, I'm at the pitcher's mound.
Okay.
I'm at the pitcher's mound. I'll be like, do you like baseball?
Roll.
Like, I'm just trying to talk persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion. You're trying to get him to talk. You're trying to get a response out of him.
Yeah.
You've never gotten a response out
Yeah.
of this guy. So yeah, persuasion.
19 on the die for a 28.
With a 28, you get no response. You are for certain this is just a normal AI.
All right, you punk. I'll just play the game.
All right, roll that one last athletics check to see if you win the game.
15.
Oh, with a 15, you strike out.
That's fine.
You get a high score.
Yeah.
But it's going to be on the lower end.
That's okay.
And you're going to get 75 tickets.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, you're going to be number 6 in the scoreboard.
Okay. Oh, perfect.
I just want to say, I won my game and I got 50 tickets. So much like the real world, athleticism is rewarded over brains.
At the beginning, though, I was rolling 20s and 20s and 20s. So it's like I got like really...
You got a high score. But yes, I have to keep this real world based, Joel. Athletics will always be rewarded.
I push you.
I'm going to go do some push-ups.
Meanwhile, I got into character and did theater, which is always underappreciated.
I took a child and was not rewarded.
Because I beat the children.
Excuse me, you did hit a child and you were rewarded.
Maybe 5 more tickets. I could strike him again if you like.
It's for art. You don't understand.
I simply must dance.
If I hit him with something harder than a cactus, would it be bigger points? Say, I shot him.
with a gun.
Just off the top of my head. What if I killed him?
Look, I was on the tame side. I put away the sword.
In the West, children were expendable.
You all gather back at the
Die
center of the
cholera
arcade.
anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Back at the center of the arcade
Good
with your
call.
winnings.
Good call.
I would like to think that you guys have like the old-fashioned like coin dispenser belts. Like it just appears whenever you get tickets. Just your avatar has it.
Yeah.
On the orangutan, it's not attached to anything.
No.
It's just
It's just there. Yeah.
Yeah.
and it just displays a little number. Like you guys can all look at the numbers, like how much tickets you got.
Attaboy, Phil. Let's go.
What did
I
Phil
burst
get?
some bubbles.
Yeah, you got 50.
50?
50,
Well,
yeah.
good for you, Phil. That's pretty good there, bud.
How did you like Dance Dance Revolver?
Well, kids can be mean.
Oh, yeah.
So you gotta be mean back.
No, I've cried a couple times playing Dance Dance Revolver.
Yeah, somebody cried.
One time someone threw a cactus at me.
Oh. You were playing a different game, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. I did that to the kid.
You know what? Actually, yeah, retroactive damage. What kind of scars you got?
No!
This was a while.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
The monkey just digitally has one cactus thing in his head at all times.
Speaking of
glitch.
penalties, I don't want to intentionally set this off, but I was going to mention, and I was going to run it by you first, but I think I'm just going to throw it in here for funsies.
Do it.
I was going to say, I felt something. I felt something in the metaverse, some sort of a boon. Did my character recognize that? I guess I should ask.
I will let your players know, like, something happened. Like, that's as far as I want to give it.
How do I know
Like
that?
a feeling.
A feeling. Like a pit in your gut. Like, I know you have that constantly as your player character,
Yeah.
or as your character himself. But you know that this is something like I'm for sure happened.
Okay. It's something that I recognize. You guys know what I mean when I say that. I recognize something happened within the world at large. And I don't know how that benefits us or is negative towards us.
You guys felt the same thing. When the boon happened, you got that feeling in your gut.
Well, I think what's happening right now is that we're moving and shaking, and we are dealing with movers and shakers who are opposing us. So maybe what they're doing is having like ripples in our space, and let's just hope like hell we're giving them a hard time because I crushed it with those tickets and I got 75. So
Oh,
no, I
that's
see.
so cool.
yeah,
Oh.
so I'm pretty sure they felt it.
That is, I see, play to our strengths. I kept saying it wrong, but I kept saying it.
I don't think we're any closer to figuring out anything about our main goal, but we're gonna get some cool things from that shop.
I would very much like to do an investigation check just to look at that wizard. I can see the wizard.
Oh no, the wizard was an instantaneous thing.
What
What happened?
The Ticketmaster or the prize
No,
master?
The Gauntlet Wizard?
I wanted to see if the Gauntlet Wizard.
So
I want to see if the Gauntlet Wizard threw a fireball to get our attention.
oh, you went kind of retroactively.
No. I want to go to that game. I just thought of it. Sorry.
Okay.
I just thought like
That's why I was like, Gauntlet seems kind of cool.
I
and then
just
we
thought
like split up.
they threw something at us. Was just walking in.
Have we been to this arcade before and that happened?
Well, I
Yeah.
thought it was
So that is
because
a
there was a
normal
night.
That's a
There was a
normal
night player,
I figured that was just a normal thing.
That's a normal
Right.
thing that happened.
and it just bled out of their cabinet.
As you guys are kind of walking around, like that's part of the arcade. The charm of it is that games bleed out into the cave.
It's the Back to the Future Jaws 4D when
Yeah.
you.
And so, like, when you guys kind of walk past Pac-Man, sometimes a ghost gets out and it's chasing a player that's trying to leave the game. But the game is gonna like de-res you if you leave the game. So
Got it.
that kind of stuff. That's a good check though. If you
Okay.
you can roll an investigation
Yeah.
check to see if there's anything like that happening now that is directed towards you.
Yeah.
Like I would give you that.
or like maybe this would be more up Terry's alley, but like seeing if game like AI are lingering outside of their cabinets for too long.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to see like if anyone's trying to, just because I mean I can't see it. I want to see if anyone's maybe trying to like get our attention or like something is outside not interacting. So
Give me
much.
like a general investigation check if you guys want to like view your surroundings.
I'll ask
perception.
around. Can I talk to people and ask around if they've been saying things like a social version of
Yeah,
checking in?
you can do a persuasion check.
It's 26.
And what do you?
I'm gonna try to connect with the AI.
I would recommend a general perception check.
Yeah, I think just a general perception.
Yeah.
Then let's keep it
I
simple.
just
You
did
did the
it.
investigation.
26 investigation.
You do a 26 investigation. You see kind of some monsters kind of pop out and try to like do the like come and play the game thing. Nothing. When you're first kind of doing a glance around, nothing really pops out. But you do see one player in particular, kind of. How do I describe it? The avatar himself looks like a mage with a red cape, like the wizard's hat, white beard, and everything. And you see that, like on one game that he's playing, he's kind of keeps popping out and having monsters chase him out, but then quickly jumps back in. Like you see, that's what you notice. There's a player edging out monsters and characters. You don't know why, but you notice that's happening.
And which game is this?
This game would be Phantoms and Fiends.
Is it Ghosts and Goblins?
Hello, Thaddeus.
Hey.
I see you figured out my puzzle.
Yeah, honestly, I thought it would occur when I said Fortnite, too. But this is fine.
As your DM pointed out, I really don't want to...
Flossing.
You get a boon.
Yes!
No, you don't! Get out of here.
I know you were probably guessing that, but Ghosts and Goblins is a classic arcade game. Would you like to do trivia from that game itself, or do you want to do general arcade trivia?
You know what, just... I only know a little bit about that game, but I feel like general arcade trivia might be a little easier. Do you have, like, a difficulty slider regarding it?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Okay. Then general arcade trivia for 500.
You got it. I am going to describe an arcade game, and I will give you options as to what game it might be. What arcade game has you building hamburgers while being chased by a hot dog, a pickle, and an egg? Is it A, Egghead? Is it B, Burger King? Is it C, Burger Time? Or is it D, Chef Man?
I'm gonna go with C, Burger Time.
C, Burger Time. To reiterate, if you get this wrong, then your enemies will receive a boon that they can use at any time. And if you get this right, you will receive a boon that you can use at any time. Is C your final answer?
Yes.
That is correct.
Boon.
You received a boon.
What can this boon be used for?
This boon can be used to give you an automatic success, gives you advantage in fighting, or any thematically relevant thing that will just be helpful to you.
Right on. Right on.
Of course, at the DM's discretion.
Yeah. So, like, for example, I couldn't be like, where's an AI? Exit.AI. That seems like a little too, like, oomph. Too much oomph for the boon.
I'll talk to you later, Thad.
Okay.
And you guys are back. That brain moment. Oh,
You gonna tell that you love him?
Oh, yeah, they're feeling it. 75 tickets. Boom. Burger time!
You hungry? Are you hungry?
I don't know why I said that. Anyways, let's go hit up that ticket guy.
Oh,
All right.
sorry. We did some checks. You did a charisma check.
Yeah.
To check around and
yeah,
talk to
18.
people. What were you trying
Yeah,
to...
it's just kind of checking out the vibes.
You were checking out the vibes. With an 18, you see that there are a couple of disgruntled players. Because somebody has entered the arcade and is now taking over the top scores. You look over to the top score list, and you see that the name is rising.
What's the...
Right now, it's like 8 overall like top player. Or
Oh.
in the rest of the scoreboard is yellow in nature. Like all the font is yellow. This one, in the name that it has, is red. R-E-D.
Arr. Yo, where's Red?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. He just kind of snuck in.
Okay, we'll talk to the ticket man. Hey.
You had a roll over there too. You
Yeah.
did a general perception check.
A general perception check, yeah.
What'd you get?
Oh. It's a 15.
With a 15, you notice at the game that you just played, like Dance Dance Revolver, the top score has already been replaced. R-E-D. In the number 1 spot. And again, the top score list is normally in yellow font. This name is in red.
Did I notice that? I didn't notice that either.
You start looking around and you notice on most of the arcade cabinets, this is the case.
Okay.
Red is number 1.
Are you guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing red? Who's red? Do we see anyone exiting the cabinets or anything?
Is the game that I saw glitching?
The game,
Does it say?
I'm going to imagine you guys are
Does it say red?
You guys come back together and share all this information that you
Yeah.
had. You look at the arcade cabinet that's going on, red is not there.
Red is not there.
Nope. Also, to kind of put this into perspective, you guys have been in the arcade games that you've been playing for roughly like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
And already most of the arcade cabinets are like high score.
I go. That game is glitching out. I'm wondering if red is currently in that game.
Do we go in there straight away, or do we try to ask the ticket guy, the game master, and try to get equipment that might work in that game?
We need to go in there right now because red will be gone.
Yo, Phil, your gut is screaming right now. And
Oh, I'm sorry.
no, no, like, no, dude.
No, you're
like your heart.
misinterpreting.
Just an
Oh,
Like you're like like you're taking control of the situation.
Oh, I'm
and you
sorry.
don't know. No, that's amazing, dude. That's alpha energy.
Yeah, going with your gut. That's
Oh.
great. That's what I do every day of my life, and look where it's got me.
So
Keep doing that, buddy.
So Phil, lead the way.
Let's go.
I just imagine an orangutan grabs his belly.
I'm sorry.
oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Take point, man.
Phil goes, oh, okay. Taking point.
Come on, charge in there,
Just-
Leroy Jenkins.
It
Let's
just
do
kind of
this.
starts orangutan with the arms towards Phantoms and Fiends.
That's it.